Alright guys, so it's been like a week since Gyan has came out, and in terms of the arena stuff wise, it's been pretty terrible. I would openly admit it's not the greatest. I can show you guys kind of like my offensive battle. It's kind of more of like a win-lose situation where I think today I lost an extra one, so I mean like I'm dropping back down to S2, but yeah, Gyan and then the Zeong combo, I think it's definitely caused a storm in the arena meta for sure. There are just a lot of like, I feel like most of the matches feels pretty unpredictable now. Even if you might have like kind of like the right setup or whatever. So that's why I do want to take the time and then hop into Phantom Base, because in terms of Phantom Base, we can definitely simulate how the arena should work. If you are able to beat some of the higher tier enemy with Gyan and Zeon setup, it means you should be well prepared for any situation that you will face against in the actual arena setup. So I think that's what we are going to do for this video. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so like tier EX and tier S, most of them does have that. So let's start off with this one. So this one is kind of like a basic setup. You have these two, obviously, these two tanks, okay, and then we have these two over here. So having Sisycree is actually pretty good. You do have the AoE EX skill factor. You also do have the damage mitigation as well. So you do have quite a lot in here. So gonna see what we can do. I'll definitely go to some of the options that I have in my box. So this is normally the team that I've been running lately. It's been kind of doing alright, and sometimes I just get trashed pretty bad. I guess, right? As well as what we can use, something that is in our disposal that we can just kind of swap in for replacement. I do like to use Sasabi from time to time because we can actually just stop Dio from doing anything if we can land quite a lot of good hits. So I usually use that. New Gundam could be a good option depending on how many blue element units that we are facing against. So it's not too terrible. And Quibbly, pretty decent option as well. You got the stun, you got the AoE EX skills and whatnot. It's pretty decent. Yeah, decrease evasion. I mean, good work. And we obviously do have our own Sisycree, but it's not anywhere that's remotely competitive. No unit enhancement. That is going to be the worst thing that you can have for Sisycree. No unit enhancement. We do have a GPU 2 and RN as well, but not upgraded. No unit enhancement, so we're not going to be using that. So we do have quite a lot of options in a way. As far as module wise, I am pretty much using HP module for everyone. So I mean, I assume that's kind of why from time to time I'm just not dealing enough damage where I know I could win, but I think it's just the lack of damage wise that we end up losing just pretty much all the match. I want to say, I don't know. I'm not trying to say that. It's kind of like the contributing factor, but it seems like it. So in terms of this one, just gonna see where how the enemy are setting up their tanks. So as far as just playing defender base is a good way for us to also see how the enemies are setting up their defensive lineup. So that is also a good way for us to just kind of I guess experience like what to expect in a way. So we do have kind of like the full picture. Gonna do this for the O, and I'll also put, yeah, that should work. Alright, so I mean it's not much we can do. Like we can probably try to brute force Penelope so we can just get a lot of hits in so we can break the guard ray. I mean that's probably the best thing possible. I mean ultimately I would like to take down GPO2. It can be a problem once we get kind of like 10-ish seconds into the match, because like I don't want GPO2 to rack up those damage or those EX gauge. It definitely can be a problem. So I'm gonna see if we can just do that right off the bat. I'm gonna see. Do we? We don't. We actually hit Penelope. That's annoying. Yeah. Okay. we got we got obliterated by GPO2. So that's a, you can see that's a good setup. So, and I mean, if you guys are watching this, you guys can definitely give me some feedback as well as what kind of positioning on your end that works for you guys. Like I said again, I'm not the best in positioning, even with like, even having Gang now, it didn't make it easier. So we did destroy Penelope pretty early on, and we got caught. So 3 of these are the main contributor of why we die. Very unfortunate. Just it is what it is, I guess, right? So let's kind of move on to the next one. Alright, so we found another one already. So that's kind of like the setup that we're looking at. Got a lot of reds. They're only using 1 tank, so that's good. And as far as my lineup, we are going to be using, so what is it, Sasabi? Yeah. We definitely want to use Sasabi in this situation because we should be able to catch Dio off guard and potentially just snipe it off. So let's see if that works. I mean, I would like to add the enemy does have a pretty annoying setup, having a double EXQ or AoE EXQ attackers. And they also do have a new Gundam for the healing. If new Gundam does get hit a lot or we do something to it, it probably will trigger a lot of, or it would definitely trigger the EXQ and it heals, and it's not going to be fun. I'm just gonna keep it at that. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay. All right. Let's let it rip, I guess. All right. So let's see if I just want to see if come on, Dio. Oh gosh, chase it. Let's go. Yup. Oh, that's not too good right there. Oh snap! Wow. Yeah. Do I want to say it's the EXQ? The AoE EXQ is definitely is. So let's see what went wrong with this one. What the bro? Okay. Bro, RO didn't do anything. What the heck? Wow. It was the O versus the O, and then we lost. That's yeah. This is you can say probably the most unfortunate factor. Like this guy right here. This guy had 1 job. Bro had 1 job and couldn't do it. What the heck? Yeah, very unfortunate. Okay, so this one should be a fun one. If the enemy sniff on the O one singular time by this guy right here, we're gonna get cooked real bad. So our strategy is just to bulldoze our way to it, because we are pretty much bringing in like 4 DPS plus or minus this guy. I don't count that, but let's just go right ahead and do this. So all right, let's kind of see. All right. Oh yeah, so we are taking care of Penelope right at the bat. Bro, please, stun him. Stun it. Oh, okay, alright. Bro, if we can get the heal. Oh, okay, we got the heal up, but it was not enough. It was not enough. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, that's the close. Oh. we still lost. We still lost right there. Very unfortunate. Alright, another L. So this one, it did seem everyone did get a lick in. GPO2 got massacred at the beginning of the match, so that's obviously good in our end. But Sisakui late game got the dub, huh? The heck? Yeah, like their Zeong didn't contribute a lot, but this, it has to be T5 if I'm looking at it. T3 or P3, my bad. Decreased beam damage by us. Okay. So we are doing less, and Sisakui is taking less damage as well. So everything contribute to it. Okay, so the common trend that you guys are seeing, enemies are piling up with just Quibbly and then Sisakui, like those are becoming more and more often. Like people are not even using the yellow Sasabi anymore, because you guys can see most of the match, Sasabi is just way too slow for the pasting. So I think having Gyan and then the Zeong dual combo significantly nerf how good this unit is. So given the fact that we always have to take down the tank, is like this guy can't really utilize a lot of this as power. So I think this guy is definitely something that you might want to bench because of it. I don't think there is a situation where the yellow Sasabi like really clutched things. I don't think there is ever once that it did. So gonna try this combo that people are using, like the Sesukui. Mine's definitely not anywhere that's leveled up, but I just want to see how that should work. So I think next match we might just remove yellow Sasabi because the unit out there is just not doing anything for us. KDO is just taking a lot of hits. Oh brother, yep. Yeah, so in like a situation like this, we are seeing a full set of tanks. No, a full lineup of just AoE attackers. Yeah, using the yellow Sasabi was just, it was doom for us right off the bat. So all of these over here, and then another one of these over here, kind of cost us a lot of trouble, especially this guy right here, Hama. So another good example for you guys to take a look at. This guy barely did anything, so let's actually replace Sasabi then. Okay, so this one is actually a fun one that I want to show you guys. The enemy does have a Sharsugu, and from what I have experienced, I was using Zeta in this specific lineup, and I did actually get killed. Zeta actually lost right off the bat. So that's why I want to see if we are just using a full lineup of non-Gundam type. Let's see how much of an improvement this one will be, because we are innately counter, like essentially we are trying to reduce what the short Sagu can do, so we don't have any Gundam type, so there's no increased damage, and I mean that's gonna be for all the better. So yeah, unfortunately I am still gonna be using the what is it, yellow Sasabi. That's kind of like the only thing that I am using. But other than that, like, ooh, okay, hold up, wait a minute. It's looking kind of dangerous out here, man. Looking pretty scared. Hold up, we actually got this one. Okay, well, this one was pretty well planned out, if you will. Wow, I finally got a dub after how many fights? 5 fights in. Finally got one. So this is kind of how it went down. Actually, now we're gonna start doing something for us. Wow, that's crazy. So again, actually, there's some things. Sasabi, Quibbly. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got the stun right there. Oh, 10 seconds in, got stunned pretty much everyone. This guy obviously did pretty good, right? Should be. I felt like the stun to Rick Dom. Yeah, that's good. Taking care of Rick Dom, that's fairly nice. And who did we catch with this Sasabi? Didn't really catch anybody. Oh, we did. We downed the enemy gang, so that's good. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, this one is another EX tier, and let's kind of see what we are working with here. Okay, pretty decent. So let's do that. I think this should be fine actually. So they only have their Rick Dom as the tank, and they're hoping that it can survive. I don't think it's gonna survive that long. We got this one over here. These two could be a problem, but let's see. I want to say using Zaku one is not great either because there's no guarantee hit, so the O can just potentially dodge. Right? Nope. Right when I was saying that, we did not dodge. So what went wrong? What happened? So let's see what went down. What the heck? Wow. It looks like Johnny Ridden's Galaxy Cannon did a lot. Okay. Let's see what happened. Took one right there. Activate EX skill. Low health already. Wow. We didn't dodge these two? Unbelievable, man. Very unfortunate. So this lineup is probably something common that you guys may see. We have the engage zero income type. So this one is actually boosting HP for tanks specifically. So they are going to be a lot more tougher to take down. And as far as our lineup, I am dropping the yellow Sasabi because I need something that's faster to just ham into the enemy. So I feel like using this option was a little bit better in my opinion. So I did a one for that. So I think let's actually do this on the other side or right over here. Does it really matter? Because I don't want to take. I definitely don't want to take a lot of hits from Gyan because of how many hit it does. But you know what? I'm just gonna go with that. So gonna rely on the good old Zeta Gundam. Hopefully we can deal a lot of EXQ damage with the module. So that's kind of what I'm banking on. And so far I'm just taking a lot of damage. So things aren't. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's we took wow. We took that straight to the face. Nice. Okay. I mean, like, it's not much we can do. Can we? Well, I guess in our situation, I think a lot of guys are actually split in terms of the amount of damage that was doing. So I think someone to Quibble, or yeah, not Quibbly, Penelope, and probably a few units were only taking care of GPO2. So it pretty much led to GPO2 to just be like, alright, let's bomb everyone because that took them hits. So yeah, took 10 seconds because we got a lot of attacks coming in. Let me take a look at the HP. So it took damage, but remaining, gosh, still a lot. Still a lot. Alright, so I think this one is probably gonna be the last one that I'm doing. I mean, you guys saw how terrible my lineup has been in. I think there's definitely a lot of things that I do need to improve upon, and there's definitely not a lot of excuse. I have all the units that I pretty much need at my disposal, but I am just not really utilizing them as to my full potential or my full capacity. So definitely a lot of just problem here and there. So can do this, right? I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do this actually because I'm pretty sure once we do hop in, it is gonna force Zeta into form again the Thunderbolt. So just to ease up that process, I'm just gonna go straight into this right around there, and I think we should be able to split lanes. Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's kind of what I wanted. If we can just do, yes, there you go. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, what happened right there? Alright, what happened in this one? Okay. Wow. That's a fat amount of damage right there. Oh, we got a Gundam type. Or no, we have protagonist right there. So I think we took a little extra for Zeta right there. And Hama, yep, that a lot, obviously. So yeah, there you have it. So those are kind of the enemy positioning that you guys are seeing, and obviously a lot of them are just really good. Like 12 seconds for this one, very nice. 13. So you guys can see, like, nowadays I really managed to just, you know, been like that. They end within like less than 15 seconds. 15 seconds on the dot or something less than that. So but there you guys have it. So these are some of my, I want to say just really terrible, just extremely bad arena matches runs, because these are the real deal. Like the people that you guys are seeing, I see them a lot of times in, you know, elite tiers. So I know, I definitely know they mean business. All right. So the fact that I lose to them in Phantom Base means if I do face them in the actual arena, I'm cool. So do definitely let me know how you guys feel about the current arena experience. I know it's definitely not the best one out there, and that's how arena should be like. The ones that are able to, you know, cough up the cash, pay to get the newest flashier unit, they will always win. That's kind of how it is. That's why I always say don't take arena too seriously, because like the arena, like taking it seriously in terms of arena is like the dumbest thing you can do in my opinion, because I've been there for Gundam Breaker Mobile. I was a fanatic for like the arena, but you just can never win. And the award that you're getting from the arena is insequential compared to how much you have to drop in to get whatever you need. So I would just say do your 6 matches, even if do you lose, don't take it too hard, because this is how it's gonna be. I would definitely say moving forward, arena is just gonna get tougher and tougher with this newer unit releasing. Even with the standard banner unit, they are from time to time they will be borderline just really exceptional for arena, and they just mess things up, and the one that cannot summon for them is not gonna be happy. So that's just gonna be the experience that I want to share with you guys. It's not always gonna be wins all 6 matches. It's probably not gonna happen like that anymore. But I think ultimately it also does depend on what kind of positioning, what kind of enhancement that you're looking at. Those are obviously going to be another factor to whether or not you might want or not. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for me, and I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.